Hello, it is your friendly neighborhood zombie, and hopefully back with the last episode of Everybody's Gone on the Rapture. I had to take a, well, granted I couldn't really record the past couple days, due to work and stuff, but I did need that couple of days to get over what happened last. So hopefully we'll be able to finish it. I know we left off with, Jackass Steven. So, Stefan, or whatever. Ryder's being weird. Ryder, don't do that. It's like sticking his head in the TV cabinet. It's weird. So, sorry for the noise. Okay. Just the headset a little bit. My mic arrived today, but it got delivered to work because it was supposed to come. I finally got the tracking information. It said it was going to be delivered on Friday, which I'm at work on Friday. So I'm like, okay. If I knew it was going to be a day early, would have had it scheduled to come here. Thanks, FedEx. Does anybody else not like when FedEx delivers packages, or is that just me? I've had so many issues with FedEx. It's ridiculous. I like, if I have to use them, I try not to. I absolutely try not to. But unfortunately I got the microphone cheaper on. Ooh, my feelings be. No, I don't want to send them away again. Wait, who are they? Wait, what? Wait, no! I don't want my feelings to be hurt again! Well, I know they're gonna be hurt again, but hopefully, they're not hurt again. I just actually edited that episode, the episode before this one, this morning. Oh no, I don't want to send them off again! I hate it! Aww. I hate how this game saves. I really do. Anywho. Speaking of FedEx, back to that real quick. Yeah, I always have issues with them no matter what, but unfortunately, for the microphone, it's a Razer Siren X, maybe? I don't know. It's the one that, comes in pink. Quartz pink or whatever. It comes in, black, mercury, white, and quartz pink. So, I'm weird. I got the pink version. So, Lizzie, not proud of what you've done, but I do have to give you credit for wanting Stephen to tell Kate. It's very bold of you. And Rachel, dear sweet Rachel, I'm so proud of you. You're strong. I'm sure you were gonna run away, but you're strong. You held out until the end. Anywho, may have almost started tearing up when I was saying my goodbyes. Now we have this jackass. Yeah, and I was editing the part today, the part before this. I started crying while editing. Yeah. Still gets to me a little bit. So I'm not sure when that part will necessarily be up. Well, obviously it'd already be up if I'm, so by the time you watch this, it's obviously gonna be up. So it doesn't really matter now, does it? Why is he like this? Please hold. Boy, you want your ass to beat? Gonna. Why would you do that? What makes you think that's a smart idea? Why do you think doing that's smart? All that does is make your mouth itchy. You just lost 2 teeth today, so it's gonna get your mouth infected. You need to not do that. Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, this, obviously, if you're watching this, the alert's already up. So, but yeah, I'm not thrilled. I don't want to deal with Steven. But I imagine we would, deal with Steven, and then, probably Kate would be last, I would think. So, I don't know. Oh, I'm really tired. Also, I can't see jack shit. Oh, here we go. Now I can see a little bit. No, I'll just wait for the light to come back. Now I can see. I also cannot hear anything. So I turned the air on because it was hot as shit in this house. So I can't really hear anything. I'm kind of debating if I want to turn up the volume, but I know sometimes it echoes. And yeah. I'm hoping with this new mic, it's supposed to reduce background noise and shock noise. So if I bump into it, which will be a bit harder to bump into because it's not like right here on my face, it'll be, I don't even know where I'm going to put it. I didn't really think it through, did I?
It's completely dead. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find Evie.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't want to either, Charlie, but we've got to. I'll meet you back at my house later on, okay? We can talk properly then.
Why won't you tell me what happened?
No, actually, you should stay at the camp tonight. Come and find me in the morning. Bring Rachel back. She's going to need her mother.
Meg.
Just take care of her.
Meg!
What is it, Charlie?
Nothing. Just be careful, that's all.
I will, I promise. You as well. I'll see you later on.
Let me turn on my TV. I'm also hoping that with like the separate microphone, it will fix like not being able to hear anything issue. Like I'll be able. See, I don't know. I'll have to get that figured out. I'm gonna try it at 13 and see how it works. I can't hear anything. Does not help that I have the air on, but it's also really hot. I don't really record when it's hot. Normally I record in like sweatpants. I changed to shorts. Still a bunch of dead birds. I hate it. Granted, I am wearing like a long sleeve kind of sweatshirtish type thing. Pokemon on it. Oh boy. Charmander. It's on my tum-tum. What's your guys' favorite Pokemon? Tell me in the comments. What is your guys' favorite Pokemon? Mine is like the whole Charmander evolution. Like Charizard, that's my baby boy. Well, Charmander's like my baby boy, and then like Charmeleon's the grumpy teenager, and then, you know, Charizard, my grown baby boy. No, I really adore him. I love my Char. So, what's your favorite Pokemon? And then also, do you call it a ridiculous, like, cute name? Because I call Charmander any sort of Char. So, what do you guys, what's your favorite? Do you call them a cute name? You gotta tell me, okay? You're going down? You tell me? Yeah? Only because I'm curious and I like conversations. I get very bored at home and at work. And I like responding to comments. I don't have many. So you gotta tell me. Fun fact though, I have been feeling a lot more confident. Maybe not like, there are some things like for YouTube wise I would like to change. Like I want to change my thumbnails. I don't like my thumbnails. I've compared my thumbnails to other people's and theirs look so much better. Theirs stand out a little more. Mine stands out in terms of like not looking like the rest of them. So maybe that's not a bad thing, but mine don't really stand out. And I don't know what to do to change that. So if you guys have any ideas, I would love to hear them because, you know,
But why on earth are you there?
So,
Why aren't you calling from home?
It's hard to explain. I'm having to move around to follow it. When it finds a suitable host, it begins to amplify. Sorry, I'm not making
and a quarantine on the radio, but this... I know you're not that kind of doctor, but it all just sounds really weird.
We don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's got something to do with the other night.
Stephen, your face, the mark, do you think you're infected?
It's not a disease, Lizzie. It's something else. There's something Kate said about patterns. I can't grasp it clearly yet.
Okay, come over. Have some lunch. We can talk properly. Have you spoken with Kate?
Oh, she's locked herself in the observatory. She's buried in the data. But it's already out here in the world. I need to see how it adapts.
How what adapts? Stephen, try to explain.
Time's up. Lizzie, listen. Be ready. I need to go. It's moving again. I'll call you later.
Yeah, so I saw it, the volume registering from the TV onto the mic a little bit, so I turned it down. So I'll just have to pay close attention to the subtitles. But yeah, if you guys have any opinions on how to change my thumbnails, go ahead and let me know. I'll be probably testing out a couple different ways. Because I've been trying to, like, not, like, harshly criticize myself, or... I really need to figure out a better webcam thing. Anyway, but trying to figure out, like, what can I do better? How do I kind of stack up towards others? I feel like I've gotten a lot more confident with recording, because I know, like, my first Fable videos, I was still a bit awkward, but now I've gotten a lot more comfortable doing it. Which is weird, because I'm not a very confident person, I would say. You know, I'm a bit more reserved. I mean, I do have my spurts where I'm like super confident, nothing can bother me with it. But then there are other times where I'm kind of in a shell, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely feeling a lot better recording. I don't feel as awkward. I feel a lot more, maybe not necessarily natural just yet. I feel like there's like a lot of stuff I can work on, but I have been feeling a lot more confident in what I've been doing, so. Now I'm more happier with my videos too. The only downside is when I edit it, I notice I have to cut a lot of times. I can't remember which video I was editing. I think it was like part 3 of this game. I had to edit a lot of parts because the dogs were being naughty. So that was a bit of a pain.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
she'll...
adventure. It'll mean putting down roots here, maybe a family.
Are you sure she wants children? What, to stay here? It's not her place, you know.
Don't start that again, please.
I mean, she's ambitious, love, and she's, well, older. She's not going to want to stay cooped up at home looking after the kids.
Is that how you felt about me?
Oh, stop it, Stephen. That's not what I meant, and you know it. I'm just saying you should make a choice. If it's a family you want, well, you know how much Lizzie wants a family.
Jesus, Mum, I didn't come here for marriage guidance. I just asked what you thought about a fucking house.
Stephen, Appleton language.
Sorry, it's just that you have to understand. Kate is the most brilliant, extraordinary, wonderful person I've ever known. She's like no one else. The way she looks at things. It's like she has whole worlds inside her head. I don't think you or anyone really understands that.
You almost redeemed yourself with that cuteness right there, Steven. But you still cheated. You piece of shit. I'm gonna go turn the air off. I can't hear jack shit. And the music, I can kind of hear the music. And it's that beautiful shit. So, hold on. Oh, Jesus. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm back. I turned off the air so I can hear. So I might suffer for a little bit. But at least I got the house back down to 70, because, like, when I went to go turn it on, it was, like, 76 in the house, and I don't understand how it keeps getting so hot. Is there a light? So shitty. Oh my god, I can't see jack shit. But yeah, so, like I was saying, I hate that I have to cut so often. But I don't have, like, a set area to record without distractions. I'm kind of glance outside for a second. There is an upstairs. Like, for example, just now I have to cut because I have to... I mean, turning off the air is one thing, but, like, where I have to cut because, you know, I have to yell at the animals or whatever because, you know, they're naughty. Normally, this seems like only when I'm in the living room, when I record out here. It seems like the only time where I really have to cut a lot. Normally, if it's, you know, getting towards, you know, nighttime and we record, or I record, in the bedroom, they're a little more well-behaved. Still a bit of pain in my ass, but, you know, a little more well-behaved. It doesn't look like there's really anything. I don't know why I thought there might have been something upstairs, but you never know. Let's go take a look in the backyard, like actually walk in the backyard and see, because I've seen the front. These are pretty. I don't know what kind of flowers those are. Are those like roses? I don't know, some type of rose. Oh, very pretty though. But yeah. Ryder. And I will have to cut again because Ryder insists on chewing on the bone right next to the TV stand, so of course the bone's pumping into it, and of course the microphone picks it up, yay! I really can't wait to use this new microphone. I really hope it helps cut out the background noise, because this microphone, just grabs everything. And when I first bought this, I absolutely loved it, because I couldn't hear anything with this headset on. And at the time I was living with my grandpa, so if he had to tell me something and I had my headset on, any other headset I wouldn't have been able to hear him, but since I had my mic on so I could hear stuff, I was able to hear him talk to me. So I liked it. It helped me kind of keep an eye on him to make sure he didn't like need my help or anything. So
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly see the change in my pores up close. As I record these words, I can feel myself hearing them as if for the first time, as if I'm both speaker and listener simultaneously. I am a scientist. I can only deal with the evidence I have. And this points in one simple direction. It's not in the observatory. It's in me.
that's interesting. I see people are trying to leave. My legs are cold now. I complain that I'm hot and then like 10 minutes later, cold. Fun fact, my body doesn't know how to regulate temperature. And there's also a fly in this house somehow. It's been pissing me off all damn morning. I keep telling Ryder to get it and eat it so it stops bugging me. Yeah. That's what I miss about winter. Where was it? Flies. There's any sort of bug. I don't know how. he's getting. I think it's from like holding the door open for the dogs. But yeah. No, my body doesn't know how to regulate temperature, and it's really annoying. Oh yeah, now they found it. Now they're. Did you get it? Did you get it, Willow? I think Willow just ate it. Kick ass. You're gross, but kick ass, thank you. I mean, we have fly swatters. We have one in the kitchen, and then for some reason there's one in our bedroom. Like, I don't know why. But,
Kate? Kate, can you hear me?
no, I can't.
Kate? Kate, can you hear me?
Is that it? Oh, that's weird.
Listen, I'm trying to make things right. I've isolated myself. I'm in the old bunker at the substation. Just keep this band clear. If it's still alive, I'll try and check in every hour. Kate, I've convinced them to use the gas. I didn't know how else to stop it. I couldn't save them. Kate is
she
in
didn't know
us, too. I've made arrangements for myself after the strike, after I finish the job. You need to think of that, too. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it all.
Yeah, I was half confused when you said about something about the gas. When I thought they meant like an airstrike, so I wonder if it was some sort of like what am I trying to think? Almost like a bomb that drops gas, or like some sort of stuff that comes down from the thing. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. My brain is fried. Hey, by the way, although, yeah, so I never turned in my rough draft of my research paper. Whoops. I came to the conclusion that there was no point to it because it was only worth 25 points. And this phone. I want to check that out, but also like it. Okay. I also want to check out what's over. No, we came from over here, didn't we? Maybe we did. Maybe so. Yeah, we were kind of already. Oh yeah, this is the okay. No, never mind. We were over here already. Steven's house. Sirens going off now. What's the phone? I probably look weird squinting, but I can't see shit. There it is.
No phones, you know the protocol. That doesn't matter now. It's figured out how to circumvent the telecommunications blackout. What? I didn't think it could. Kate understood. She saw how adaptable it was. How smart.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about it like it's alive.
You have to assume that everyone here is infected.
We can't know
We're
that.
infected. It's killed all the birds, and now it's in us. It's trying to leave the valley any way it can. The quarantine is not enough. You've got to remove the carriers. You've got to cut off its energy source, its food.
I've already told you, Stephen, I'm not going to order
You
an
have
airstrike.
to. Now it knows we're onto it, it's gonna keep on spreading as fast as it can.
The quarantine and blackout will hold it in check. They've cut all of the phones out of the valley, so it's only you communicating
Aren't
out
you
now.
listening? It's figured out ways around it. Radio waves, something. All of the lines are cut, but the phones are working anyway. You've done all the right things, but it's not enough. You've got to stop it before it adapts again.
Stephen, my family, my wife and kids.
You know perfectly well what you've got to do.
I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff. Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless little shit. If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
Yeah, because we heard the portion of that with Frank. He was in that like RV caravan type thing. No. 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 It's the UPS man. You leave him alone. No. No. You leave that poor UPS man alone. You let him do his job. Yeah, you let him do his job. You leave him alone. I have no idea what's going on. Somebody's getting a package though. I heard that fly past my ear. Fucking murdering it, family. Also, if you hear Sandy in the background a lot, oh, she's super fucking talkative today. I don't know what her issue is. She was really hyper yesterday too. The Seventh Whistler. Isn't this the other tavern that that first one we went to? Recommend going to? Pub quiz Wednesday. Curing pint and empty bells. Oh, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten lunch yet.
You look well.
I don't. But thank you. You too. How are you settling in?
Nothing changes around here. I mean, it's great to be back. It still feels like home, I suppose. In a funny kind of way.
It's been a long time, Stephen. Last time you saw me, I could still walk properly.
You look pretty good to me.
Stop it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry about how things worked out.
Or didn't.
Or didn't, right.
Do you think you made a mistake leaving?
My mum tells me it's never too late to change things. To put things right.
Funny. It's just what she said to me the other day. I have been wondering what she meant by that.
That's embarrassing. Sorry.
Maybe I should go.
Why?
Stephen, we're both married. I don't think this is a good idea.
What isn't? We're just two old friends having a drink, that's all.
Murder that fly, I swear to God. I won't lie, I feel like Lizzie's redeeming herself a bit, in my opinion, my views of her. Because, I mean, granted he said, well, we're just two friends, but I would like to see who initiated the first, kind of advance, you know what I mean? God, this game is so pretty. I love all this flower stuff they have going on. It's so pretty. What? Stuff? Yeah, this game is really pretty. Shockingly, not drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. It's not. I decided because I was hot. Drink water and I'll probably help cool me down. So. I'm tired. Eat up. What you doing, buddy? Sure. I've noticed the whispering before, but I'm just gonna see if I can hear something. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's stuck. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. We're gonna explore. We're gonna go look around. I'm sure we'll find things. Past 2 episodes, especially last episode, a little bit longer than I intended. Just a tad. I'm going this way. Just a tad. But I mean, that's not a problem. Public footpath. This one real quick. I look at these maps, but none of this means anything to me. Okay, but it looks like this path almost brings us back to Appleton's farm. I'm kind of curious where at's in the Appleton farm. So there is this thing right here. I don't think we've gotten to go. I have absolutely no idea if anything's over here. Oh, wait, there is. Yeah, there is.
Pressure in my eyes again. I can't move my legs, can't feel my face. When I collapsed, the light was waiting for me there. Caught me, lowered me here. Now it's pooling around my feet, watching me. The printers are spewing out page after page of zeros. It's frightened too. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll look after you. It's alone. It's scared. Oh, it's traveled so far. It's okay. I can help you. We can be together now. 10 seconds to signal fusion. We can be together. 3 seconds. 2.
Kate? Kate. What the fuck has happened? This must be my skin might be super dry from all over. I don't know if it's like changing weather. I'm convinced I have a bug bite though on the side of my foot because it's just so bad.
I shouldn't have come here. This was a mistake.
What do you want me to say? You knew what you were getting into.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry we don't measure up to your exacting standards, Dr. Collins. Maybe you just need to give us ordinary humans a break.
What? Ordinary humans like Lizzie Graves? Did you really think that I wouldn't find out? Frank told me. Or did you forget there's one person in this shithole who actually talks to me?
Kate, it was just a drink.
Don't bother, Stephen.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Kate, slow down.
You were engaged to her, Stephen. You nearly married her.
Oh, come on, it was just a drink.
Then why the hell did you lie to me about it?
Because I knew you'd be mad and then it would end up in a row. You wanted to focus on the event tonight.
Oh, so you were actually doing me a favor. Wow, I guess I just forgot to say thank you. Do not treat me like I'm an idiot.
You're overreacting. I know you're stressed.
Just don't. You keep away from me tonight. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
Kate. Kate, come on, this is crazy.
Don't lie to her, and maybe she won't be mad. See, that's the funny thing. Men always think that women, like, and it could go for women too. I've never really heard about it, but, like, or experienced to see if any of my friends have done it. But, like, men have this tendency to think if they don't want to tell us because they think we're gonna overreact, and then when the truth does come out, we get angry, and there's like, see, I knew you'd overreact. It's not us overreacting from the news. It's us reacting how we should when you hold it back or you lie to us about it. If you're straight up and honest, I guarantee you're not going to get yelled at half the time. Trust me. You know, if there is something that you have done, like, okay, if Steven, for a perfect example, if he just told Kate that, you know, hey, my mother just wants me and Lizzie to go out for a drink as friends, just to catch up, I'm sure Kate would have been like, all right. She could have, you know, maybe she would have voiced her concern or, you know, her uncomfortableness with it, and they would have came to a understanding and maybe a mutual ground or something like that. And that whole situation would have been fine. But you not saying it and just make her, like, kind of feel like an idiot or look like an idiot and take her as an idiot, she's not gonna be happy. She's gonna be like that. So guys, just be honest and straightforward. Say it with me now. Honest and straightforward. Trust me. Okay. It's girl to boy, alright? I'm letting y'all know. It's a little secret, okay? Some girls won't tell you. Just be straight, open, and honest with us. The first round, don't let us find out secondhand, and things get a lot smoother. Up and honest, it's a lot better. You know, we shouldn't have to find out from our friends about things, or find out from your family about things, or anything like that. Just let be up and honest, and you got yourself a good deal. That's all. So here's some advice for you lads, alright? Trust me. Now, also in the terms of being a bit of a devil's advocate, if Steven or Stefan or whatever the fuck, I always get confused with the PH, has been in a way of unfaithfulness before, I wouldn't let him go out for the drink, I'm not gonna lie. Just to make sure, because I would be a bit worried. But also, that means the man's trash. Oh, this one's right here. Emergency meeting. Everyone's... Oh, we already know what that
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that?
Yeah.
This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away. It's come too far.
Okay, people are disappearing. Shut it down now.
No! If you won't help me, I'll do it on my own. I'm gonna route all the power back through Tower 6.
Kate!
Wait. It's trying to break through again.
Wait!
I'm a bit of a loose brain, so it's like a strong open powers. I'm trying to drink some water today. Usually, I'm very unhealthy with my eating and drinking habits. I basically drink nothing but soda and eat nothing but crap. I'm trying to change that. just to feel better about myself. I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not very confident. I have like 0 self-esteem. So, decided maybe do a little bit better with like the water and the eating. The water, I'm doing good. I'm drinking a lot of it. Eating's still pretty hard because I like food. This was the gate we couldn't open. Okay. Right, because yeah, there's a bench and the, okay. Alright, gotcha. So I'm happy now I got to hear the phone call that was here. Flies over here, sort of. Oh God. Murder your family. Slowly. The bug spray. Bitch. God, I hate flies. What are the point of flies, by the way? Do flies serve a purpose in the environment? Like, honestly. Are they here for a reason? Or are they just fucking pests? Like wasps. Do wasps serve a purpose? I personally don't think so. I think they're assholes that need burned at the stake. That's just me. Bumblebees and honeybees. Cutest little things. Bumblebees, though. I had a sneeze. Oh my God. Holy fuck. I'm good. Kinda. Wait, did I just go down here? I'm confused now. Wait. I'm really confused. Is this the path? No, it was... Wait, did I just get turned around? How the fuck? Man. Why am I like this? God, I'm doing that habit where I'm touching my nose. Like, so nose itches. It feels like it's runny. And it's not really runny, it just itches. Like, it feels weird. I don't know. I think it's my allergies. But the unfortunate thing is, for some reason, now the hoarding that people are doing is allergy pills. Because I went to the store the other day, couldn't find a single fucking bottle of allergy pills. Like, what the shit is going on? Hate it. Hate going to the store nowadays. And then also, Walmart has this thing. I don't know if your guys' stores are doing this too, or if it's just the ones in our area. Oh.
It's nothing. You collecting feed? Looks like the supplies haven't been coming in.
Huh? Again?
Phones are all strange. I can't pinpoint the logic of transmission.
You what? What are you doing with that paint?
Means the EMC are actually moving at the proper speed. Listen, Frank. Have you heard anything on the radio about a flu outbreak?
Doesn't seem much like flu to me.
They're shutting down access to the valley to try and isolate it. No, something about the phones. I can't put my finger on it quite yet.
What are you talking about? Hey, I'm still talking to you. Where are you going?
Sorry, I'm reading the subtitles on my laptop screen because my laptop is cutting part of them off. I didn't have a phone. Oh, this is what I get for giving my cat attention earlier, I bet. I'm allergic to cats, so what do we have? A cat. Same with my mom. She's allergic to cats. What does she have? Cats. Don't make much sense to me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, that hurt. The fly landed on me and I smacked myself because I thought I clicked like a fucking... What is it, like? No, I'm thinking of float like butterfly, sting like a bee. But what's the quickness one? Is there one about quickness? Anyway, I thought I could hit it and I couldn't. Now my knee hurts. Fuck.
Hello, is there anyone there? Can anyone hear me?
No.
Clive, Clive, it's Stephen Appleton. Are you there? Can you hear me? Over.
Hope you done
Come on,
fucked.
Clive, where are you? Damn it. Kate, it's Stephen. Come in Tower 6. Kate, are you there? Kate? Anyone, hello? Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Stephen Appleton broadcasting from within the quarantine zone. Can anybody hear me? Over. Oh, God, no. No. Fucking hell, no!
What happened? Ooh, are we getting... Nah, we can't be close to his end. I feel like I missed too much. This is a cute little diner. Makes me hungry. What? Oh, it's a cafe. What's Holly's cafe? That's so cute. Tea, coffee with milk, glass of milk, fizzy drink. Anywho, he's just staring at it. Useless Sheba. Kidding, I love him. He's so cute. Speaking of, bring him. He lost 2 baby teeth this morning. 2. I had one of them on the table, and I don't know where it went. I think he got it, but he spit out another one. I think it's like one of his canines, or like the sharp ones on the bottom. I got that, and I put it with his first baby tooth. It's weird. So now I gotta think of a treat to give him tonight, because my mom's like, yeah, you can do like a tooth fairy thing for him, because we're weird. I don't want children. I don't like children. I tolerate my friends' children. Absolutely love my friends' children. But I don't want my own. My dogs and my cat and any animals I rescue and rehabilitate, those are my babies. Those are my kids, right? And the reason being I don't want kids is, for one, I don't like the responsibility, but secondly, I'm also batshit terrified of childbirth and labor and pregnancy and all that. I'm terrified of it. I don't want anything to do with it. So no fucking thank you. That is the first thing of like, I don't want to deal with it. But if for one day I somehow want to change my mind, I would end up adopting a child, because for one, that means I don't have to go through one of my greatest fears, which is childbirth. And then secondly, someone who has always wanted a family gets one. I get to be a mom to a happy child, or maybe a little bit of a sad child, we all go through depression. But regardless, that kid will now have a family who wants them. Then that's what they want. I recommend adopting, or at least fostering. We don't have the room to. I think if I'm older and I never have kids, maybe I'll foster. Maybe I'll adopt. Matt absolutely wants kids, and I think he's fucking nuts. His family is also crazy about kids. When are you having kids? I don't know. When are we getting married? He's not home, so he can't hear me talk shit. But I was gonna ask, I can't remember if it's England or Ireland, or maybe it's both. They drink tea with milk in it. I don't know if that's I can't remember if that was an actual thing or not. Maybe I dreamt it. Anyway, cheese sandwich, ham sandwich, cheese on toast, cheese and ham on toast. That actually sounds good. Beans on toast, gross. I hate beans. And chips, which is fries. And french fries sound delish. Do I have french fries? I think I do have french fries. I think I have seasoned french fries. I know I'm going completely random ass tangent, but I am also, for some reason, really energetic today, right now. And I'm also really hungry. So food just makes me excited. I won't eat recording this time. I'm sure I've annoyed somebody. Oh, granted, it hasn't been posted yet. Well, as of right now, it hasn't, but by the time this comes up, it goes out there to you guys, it will have been. I was eating a quesadilla, or cheese quesadillas, in part 3. I know it's gonna bother somebody, and I do apologize if that bothers you. I was just really hungry, but I also really wanted to get shit recorded, so I do apologize. I will not do that often. If I do it, it's, you know, it's because I don't have time to eat separately. I need to get shit done. So, and I mean, if you got a problem with it, you know, you just gotta say, hey, I really don't like when you eat when you record. That's all you gotta do. Be nice about it. I do require sustenance. Right? I'm hungry. I am lost now. I don't know where I'm going. I might try going back up there to see. They're a couple houses down. There are these people that scrap metal.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway, give
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
I got a new phone, by the way. Pretty. It's the S20, and it's also... Yeah, so I finally decided what phone I wanted. I got the S20. And... This case is hard to get off. Yeah, so sticker stuff to take off of it. Dumb. I got it in pink. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? It's a bit smudgy, but ain't that cute? On my case, it's like pink and blue, like our colors here. Fun fact, we actually have 3 colors. I know you probably all noticed like the pink and blue. Our other color is orange because that's my favorite color. But yeah, I'm so happy I found a case that has color source. And also I found the perfect looking wallpaper that also is pink and blue. Boom. Got to theme us. Got it to match us. You would think like being like a zombie or, you know, something that, because I absolutely fucking love zombie games. I am very picky about my zombie games as well because I love them. I love zombies. I'm very fascinated and obsessed with zombies growing up. Like, as a child, I've constantly dreamt of zombie apocalypses, but, you know, now that I'm older, I don't want to deal with that shit. I'm asthmatic, I'm chunky, I don't like running. Like, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I want them slow-ass zombies. You know, the ones I can just walk past. You know, I want those really slow ones. I don't want those fast ones. You know, I feel like I don't know where I'm going, but I mean, we're getting, you know, ooh. That looks good.
Appleton!
What are you doing here?
You thieving bastard. I knew it was you.
Listen, take everything you need. But then you have to leave. You don't understand. You can't be near me.
Painting these stupid little pictures. Stealing food. You always were a little prick.
Please, every second we're in proximity makes it worse. I'm a primary conduit.
You're a fucking disgrace. Come here!
Don't touch me, get off!
What's going on?
Come in here, lord
Jesus,
it over
Sam.
us. Thinking you're so much better
Sam,
than the
leave
rest
him.
of us.
No physical
You and your
contact.
stupid fucking missus.
stop
She's
it.
better than any of you.
Sam? Meg, please.
Don't come near me.
Meg!
Charlie!
Meg, wait!
Don't touch me!
Please, you have to understand, it was an accident.
Let go, let's just go.
Charlie. accent.
Just leave him. Leave him.
What have you done, Appleton, you bastard?
Come on, Charlie, let's just
Bex,
get out
Charlie,
of here.
please!
Okay. I saw the hammer and the blood, but I'm still very shook. Oh my, like, I thought maybe he fell or something, but like, oh my god. Dang. I was expecting it, but then I wasn't expecting it. Wow. Oh, still shook me. See, Steven's an asshole. God. Nothing good comes from people named Carol or Steven. And you may think I'm mentioning like Carol because like Carol Baskin. No, I have met Carols. They are horrible. I've met several in my life. I've never had a good experience with anybody named Carol, except the only Carol so far that I think matters in life is Carol from The Walking Dead, like the show or whatever. I haven't watched it in years. I think the last time I watched it, they were in the prison. I just stopped watching after that, because I felt like it got kind of boring. But there were some interesting parts. But then the whole thing just got lost on me. Carol from that show, that's the only good redeeming Carol. If your name's Carol and you are a good person and you're not a piece of shit and you're somebody I can actually get along with, and I would gladly be friends with you, so redeem my faith in people named Carol, that'd be great. As right now, I don't like them. It's really weird, because like, there are people who can relate to each other and get along with each other based on based on the people that they don't get along with. Like, I'm sure there's somebody else, possibly, who have had issues.
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that?
Yeah,
No.
I can. But why are you calling?
The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days. All right? Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right?
All right? I think.
Good man.
Okay.
I knew we could count on you.
Anywho,
Jesus, Maze. What the hell was that?
like, I'm sure there's somebody else on this planet who have never had a good experience with anybody named Carol. Like, anytime they've met a Carol, it was always a bad experience. Interesting. Starboard. I don't know why those maps completely lost on me. Jesus Christ. Let's see what's upstairs real quick. Very nice. So this must be... Why am I moving at a snail's pace now? What is going on? Oh, the game's acting weird. Oh. 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 Can't see myself kind of sad about it. Oh. That's no good. So, ooh. Aww. That's cute. Kick ass! It works! Oh, that's so cool! I'm weird, shut up. Oh, I love it. Oh, it just repeats. Okay. Oh, I love it. Little train room. Adorable. I really like trains. No, I know a guy through my work, and he does like model trains like that. And you may think that's really weird, but he's shown me his pictures and some of the videos of his stuff, and it's actually really cool. He puts a lot of time and a lot of work and effort into it. Building stuff like that actually takes a long time, and I'm actually kind of shook about it. But yeah, his is like super fucking neat. He builds like this huge fucking bridge, and like he goes to like these shows and stuff. It's really, really cool. I always like hearing about it when he comes into work and talks about it and has another show to go to. It's always fun to hear like if there's any other cool stuff there. Okay, so we're back at the train station. Are we still in the Tipworth area? We're still on Tipworth Road, so I'd assume so. There's another... Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna move the car a little bit.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark. Eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
That's always concerning when people are like, oh yeah, I have to mark the days on the walls. Like, you don't own a calendar? Oh Lord. So I imagine, are these the same railroad tracks that one trail derailed on? Or derailed on? Derailed on? Man, I'm hungry. Just talking about food now, I'm even hungrier. Hate it. Can I explore a little bit? Oh, there's what's on the inside. Go around. I just want to see if there's anything back there. What? Oh my goodness. Whoever summoned the valley. That was big.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another.
Is she talking about Dylan?
There's planes coming.
I thought we would have sent her off with Rachel. Rachel and Dylan. But, send her off this one. So she... She decided to stay. So she decided to stay, okay. That's weird. Okay. I assume this, see what happens to Stephen and Kate. Let's find this though. I hope I'm not missing anything. I apologize if I am. Oh no, we were over here. So we're just kind of looping back around, aren't we? That was not open before. Wait, are we? We're in the same area, are we? That was not open before. Was it? No. No, it wasn't. Oh, is this the bunker? I don't think this is the bunker, is it? I'm trying to walk fast and it won't let me. Maybe this is.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. That the fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Ken's son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation.
I honestly don't want to play anymore now that they mentioned that his dad beat a fox to death like that. I'm very against animal pain like that. So I feel super uncomfortable. Very upset.
What are you? You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me.
So maybe the journey wasn't the best.
You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait. Stop.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Do I get Kate? I thought it was gonna be the last episode. Let's keep going, because I know I do have to cut some parts. Because right now it says I'm recording 1 hour 12 minutes. I don't like making episodes too long, because I know a lot of people don't, from what I've noticed, people typically don't watch like the long episodes. I know for a fact one person has watched the entirety of the first part of this, so I don't know. Oh god, I hope this is gonna be too long. If it is long, that's fine. You know, my main concern is the difficulty of editing and converting. Holy shit! Oh buddy, that's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe I should explore a little. Although I feel like it wants me to come over here. This is Tower 5 though. Ooh, this is kind of cool. The TV's hanging and stuff. That's pretty neat. I do like it. There's Willie's. I imagine it wants me to go to Tower 6. I think. Is that Tower 6? No, it's Tower 4, because that's Tower 6 must be here. I just don't want to miss anything. So this is the thing from when we adjusted the brightness. Am I Kate? Wait, am I Kate? I have to be Kate, because I'm the last one left. I could have just stumbled upon this village, couldn't I? Because how else would I have been able to understand all this light, all of the stories? Hi, Kate.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid.
I was Kate.
We have each other.
No.
We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole. The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
Is that it? So that was it. Okay. 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 Alright. Let's just digest this for a second. I'm shook. I'm a little bit shooketh. So I feel like I was Kate the entire time towards the end, but then I was thinking because we were also seen in some of those like light fragments, like the talking orbs and stuff. So I'm not 100% sure on that. I feel like maybe we were Kate because we were the last ones, and we were trying to piece things together. I'm not really sure. But there's the cast. Yeah, I know a kid named John in there. That's cool. If you tell me I'm not the same person. It's really weird seeing like names that aren't the people that I know, but like their names in my head. Anywho, yeah, this is a really good game. I didn't think I'd be so into a story game, like a story-driven type game like this, where you really don't do anything. You got very simple bones. I was very confused on like when I first started up the game. I was very bit confused with how the menu was talking about like surviving and stuff like that, but like the buttons were you moved, you looked, and you pressed X and you try to walk a little faster. So I was a bit confused on that I couldn't pick anything up that I would think mentally I would need for survival. So I got a bit confused with the menu. But just walking around and trying to piece together what exactly happened, which you kind of can. You know, you kind of learn and see these people how they think it's a flu, but then all of a sudden it's getting a lot worse than they were perceiving it to be. But they're all trying to kind of keep it together the best that they can as human beings, which is super interesting to think. And it's just, man, this is a good game. This is a really good game. It's very simplistic in the way of you don't do much but walk around and learn a story, but at the same time it is so beautifully done. Scenery is perfect. The storytelling, the voice acting even, it's on point. And the music, oh my god, Jessica Curry. Ugh! If you don't know who she is, if you played Amnesia: Machine for Pigs, she also composed that soundtrack for the game, and that soundtrack's amazing as well. And she also did the Dear Esther one, I believe. Might be wrong, but fuck. She actually this game did win awards. I did look it up. It did win awards for the audio and the music in it. So congratulations. I was proud of you guys. And I completely think it deserves it. Music is fucking beautiful. I mean, just listen to that. It's beautiful. Soundtrack is on Spotify. I recommend go listen to it, like just as a whole, without having to focus on story or walking around. The soundtrack as a whole, as a standalone thing, beyond beautiful. The stories, games, fuck, this is a good game. I'm shocked I did not hear a lot about this game. Granted, it came out a couple years ago. My memory is this as a fucking goldfish. Tell me about something about 5 minutes ago. I'm not gonna remember it now. But I feel like I did hear about it a little bit at least. But this game is super well done. I recommend playing it just for the experience alone. I may have missed something that you may be able to find. So I would recommend listening or playing it for yourself just for the experience. But I definitely love this game. It's very well done. I do have a few complaints of it being, it's like the walking being a bit slow, and I really think Frank's part, it's just a bit eh. And I don't know if maybe that's because it was such a large area, very open area. There wasn't really much to it. It was kind of hard for me to figure out where I was going. So that might have been it. And then, other than that, like, and the walking just being abnormally slow. Even when holding down R2 to walk faster, you didn't really walk faster. You got a little bit faster, but that was about it. And half the time, it didn't even work. So those are my only two real qualms about it. Other than that, I absolutely adore everything of this game. This was wonderful, and it kind of leads it to be a little bit open. And I know I was kind of reading when I looked up this game to see if it actually won any awards. I know people were kind of like, oh, Bendy was kind of in. And I'm like, I think it was good. I think it pulled it a bit together. I know there were some people that was complaining about the ending not explaining what happens. That's on you to figure out. That's on me to figure out. You know, we play this to learn the story and to piece it together. We are the person that has to figure out what happened. And doing so, we go through the story, and we form our own theories, and everybody could have a different theory. You know, I think we figured out that some weird light being pattern, it seemed like he called it, came from somewhere, kind of like an extraterrestrial, if you will, from somewhere, because I mean, she kept saying it traveled so far, and it's so lonely, and it's tired, and wants to be somewhere. You know, so say it's some weird extraterrestrial light being thing. I don't know physics. I don't really know much about that stuff. You know, comes down from wherever, and it affects these people with these phone lines, and maybe the being was so lonely, maybe it took these people for what we think are vanished. Maybe that being is some sort of person on some other plane of life and brought those people to that plane. And maybe they're all living happily in a village on that plane of life. Who knows? I don't. That's just a theory. And that's what's fun about these games. You farm your own theory. They give you so much information, so much story. It doesn't really seem like it, but they do. And you farm your own theory, and you figure it out yourself. I loved it. This is a good game. Fuck. Did make me cry a couple times. I was so upset with Rachel and Dylan. I did have to take it. There was a cut towards the end. I did have to take 5 minutes. I was crying, and I was trying to calm myself down. And I think why I was so emotional, because I cannot imagine. My voice is cracking again because of it. To go through what they've all gone through was probably terrifying and just terrible. You know, you have these people that you've known your whole life. It's a small village. When you live in villages like that, you know everyone knows you, and you've all known each other your entire lives. It's a small little community. It's very tight-knit. To see people you've grown up knowing and you've, you know, maybe gone to school with, you know, whatever, just disappearing, and then all of a sudden you guys are all bleeding, get headaches and tumors, and you just start vanishing. That's terrifying. That's utterly concerning. What are those? Are those the numbers? Like the number channel numbers? I earned there's trophies for this? I don't know any of them. Except the end. I'll have to look that up. That's cool. We'll have to see what trophies we could have gotten. But yeah, wow. But yeah, so I think the reason why I was so emotional about it is Rachel was just 16. That's a really difficult time in your life, and for something like this to happen, that's had to make it 10 times worse. I'm so proud of her, though, for stepping in and taking care of Dylan, the baby, who belonged to Sheen and Diana, I think, where they went off and disappeared and vanished. She stepped in and said, if I was his parent, I would not leave him, and took care of him like he was her own. And oh god, I'm getting emotional about it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. And I could only imagine, because I have friends who are moms, and granted, Rachel wasn't Dylan's mom. she stepped in and she's like, this is my kid now, basically. So for her to know that these people are disappearing and it may happen to her or Dylan, I'm gonna start crying again. Anywho, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I will let you form your theory. Tell me below in the comments what your theory of what happened is. And what was your favorite part of the game? Give me your opinion on it. Anything. Just comment below. Let me know. You know, what's your theory? What was your favorite part? Who was your favorite character? Out of all of them, not just the ones that we kind of explore the stories of, so like Jeremy, Wendy, Lizzie, and Rachel and stuff. Like, overall, who was your favorite character? Even the ones that we don't see much of, like Charlie or Sam or Meg. You know, who was your favorite overall? And then, yeah, just let me know in the comments below. And let me know also if you like games like these and if you have any other recommendations, because I know there's Dear Esther. That's kind of not like the prequel to this, but was made before by the same company. So let me know if you enjoy stuff like this or if you have any other recommendations. I do believe I know what I'm playing next. I did buy a video converter so we can play old school PS1, PS2, anything like that, anything that involved an AV cable. For kids who don't know what that is, it's 3 little plugins. You go into your TV, one's red, one's white, one's yellow. That's how we did it, okay? We needed 3 of them to plug in. 2 of them were volume, 1 was for video. I sound old. I'm only 24. I got to be around when the DVD was invented. You know how crazy that it fucking is to think? I was around when DVDs came out. You know how old I feel? I feel old. I'm not used to technology going so fast. Hate it. But, no, I got to live through like 2G, 3G, now 5G. Shit needs to slow its roll. Can't handle it. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below. And then make sure to like this video if you did like it. And maybe subscribe. Because I may play Dear Esther. I think I will. I think I'll try to find it. And I may give it a shot. If it's like this, I'm sure I will enjoy it. And I also have a couple ideas for other... There are kind of more story-driven games. There's like a... What Remains of Edith Finch. I got that with PS Plus. It was like one of the free games you could download. I have yet to play it, and I'm super excited to. So, that won't be the next game, though. That won't be the next game. But, yeah. Next game, I will give you a hint. It is a PS2 game. It is a PS2 game. So hopefully I can get the video conversion to work. It should work just fine. I watched a video, so because I wanted to figure out how to record that stuff. Because we have a PlayStation 1, a PS2. We have a Sega Dreamcast, but Hex, being the little shit of a cat she is, chewed up through one of the cords, so we can't play it. And then we have an Atari flashback system that goes off the HDMI cable, but Dig Dug is not on that one. I fucking love me some Dig Dug. I don't know why that's my favorite, but it is. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next part. Make sure to like and subscribe, pretty please. Please. I'm very lonely. And then I will see you guys in the next part. Well, not next part, on the next game. Whatever it will be, it's a secret. You'll find out soon, don't worry. It'll be a game that I only played the beginning of. I didn't really play much of it. I don't even think I ever even finished it, and I did not play it on the PS2, which it originally came out on. So that's another hint for you. I'll give you another hint. It's Resident Evil. Not the first one, but it's in the series. So it's in the series of Resident Evil. So there's your hint. It may already be up. Who knows? I don't know. I planned out this week, and I've not gone towards that plan. So, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay. So, in case no one's told you today, I love you, and I'm proud of you. Okay? Okay. Bye.